Good morning, students. Welcome back to Alchemy online class. Kids, I believe you have watched the previous videos and you have gone through the chapter in your course book. Kids, in today's session, we're going to learn about the shoot. Before we get into the chapter, let's have a quick recap of our previous class. What we learned in our previous class? Yes, we learned the different system of plants. There are two different systems, right? One is root system and another one is shoot system, right? Root system which grow under the soil and shoot system which grow above the soil. Come on, tell me what are the various types of root? Very good. There are two types of roots, right? Taproot and fibrous root. In taproot, we have a one main root. Whereas in fibrous root, there is no main root. We are having numerous small roots, right? We to learn the main functions of root in our previous class. Let's start with the shoot system. The parts of plants which grow above the soil is called as a shoot. Are you able to see in the screen, dear? What are the parts which grow above the soil? Yes, branches are there, right? What are the things which grow? Branches are there, stem are there, leaves are there, buds are there, flowers, fruits, etc. So these are all the things which grow above the soil. Stem play a very important role in plants' life. Let's focus on some of the main functionality of stem. Number one, the stem gives support to the plant and holds the plant upright. Means the plant able to stand. That is only because of the stem. Okay, it carries water, nutrients from the root to the entire plant. It also carries the food made by the leaves to different parts of the plant. It is very important. So, who makes the food in the plant? Leaves. Understood? So, it carries the food made by the leaves to different part of the plant. And the last important point, the stem of some plants such as sugarcane, they store the food made by the plant. In some cases, what happens, the stems store the food prepared by them. Clear? There are different types of stem. Some stems are soft and green. A very good example is the coriander leaf. You have seen many of the coriander leaf. They're soft and green. And some stems are very hard and very thick. They are called as a trunk. Example, banyan tree and the neem tree. And some stems are very thin and soft. Examples are the climbers, creepers. You know the climbers like money plant and all creepers which grow on the ground. Okay, which spread on the ground. Pumpkin and all are the very good example. The stem of potato, ginger, turmeric grow below the soil. They are called as an underground stem. Means some stems grow under the soil also. They store the food and we also eat those stems. Clear what I said? To understand the importance of stem, we're going to do a small experiment. Okay. Are you able to see the picture here? Well, what we have to do, see, there are two beaker. You can see the two beaker is there. What you have to do, you have to take two beaker. One beaker should be filled with white normal water and get one white flour if it is possible. If you have in your home, you can use it. Okay. And dip the flour, means you have to dip the stem of the flour in the water. And in another beaker, what you have to do, instead of beaker, you can take glass also if you have. Okay. And in another beaker, what you have to do, you have to take another flour and dip the stem inside it. But that water should contain any color. You can use for color water. You can use any flavor color which we are using in our home, or else you can use the turmeric powder also. Then you have to dip the flour inside that another beaker. After some time, you should not touch it. Okay, you should have to keep it safe. You don't touch it. After some time, you can see the flower color will get changed. It means here what you can learn, the flower color changes The colored water is carried up to the flower through the stem. Means what? The stem carry the water from the root and it pass on to the different parts of the plant. So through this activity, we can learn the importance of stem. Understood? Kids, there is one small animation for you. Please look into that animation.
Are important for the survival of a plant in many ways. Roots absorb water and minerals from the soil and send them to the stem. As roots spread throughout the soil, they help to anchor the plant firmly in the soil. Food prepared by the leaves is stored in the roots in the form of starch. Be it any variety of plant, the roots perform the same function. However, the structure of the roots varies. Roots are mainly classified into two types: tap roots and fibrous roots. A straight main root called tap root grows downwards, forming the central root from which smaller roots called lateral roots grow. Tap roots can grow deep into the soil. Some examples of tap roots are beetroot, radish, and sweet potato. Plants that do not have a main root but have thin, moderately branching roots are called fibrous roots. Fibrous roots grow close to the surface of the ground. Some examples of fibrous roots are grass, lettuce, and maize. In some plants, roots are modified to perform additional functions. Some roots, like that of potato, are swollen as they store food for the plants. Roots of mangroves are modified to grow vertically above the ground. They help the plant by absorbing oxygen for respiration. Roots of banyan tree hang downwards and enter into the soil, thus providing support to the heavy branches. Climbing roots, like that of ivy, help the plant to climb up by attaching themselves to a support. With so many important functions to perform, roots are an important part of a plant.
Well, kids, I believe you have watched the animation, which contains the different types of roots, plants, etc. With these, our today's session gets over. In our next class, we will be learning about the another parts of shoot, that is the leaf. Till then, bye bye. See you on next class.